Why is the way to wealth called the way to wealth? Little warning before we start, this post is going to get a little bit spiritual. I'm going to talk about becoming a millionaire. I'm going to talk about going through a spiritual awakening. I'm going to talk about Jesus, Muhammad, and the Buddha. And then I'm going to talk about my why and why I'm growing this business and why it's called the way to wealth. Right, let's go. So my name's Carl O'Hare. I'm the founder at The Way to Wealth, and we provide high-end business software, sales and marketing automation software. We also provide 2 knowledge-based courses which teaches anyone in any business how to start and grow their business online. And that's all supported with a 24/7 support, global support team in your time zone to help you do it whenever you need it, just help your business keep moving. So why is the business called The Way to Wealth and not like ABC software or something like that, you know? Okay, so number one, I discovered the way to make millions of dollars in a very specific way in any industry. I used software in the legal and insurance industry in the UK, but I discovered that and then grew my business and sold it, guess what, for millions of dollars. After I sold the business in 2014, my family and I moved to Australia, and in 2019, without going into all the details, I went through a massive, beautiful spiritual awakening. And basically that involved me asking the question, is this it? Am I all that this is? Surely there's more to life than just making money and driving fast cars and whatever else. And my questions were answered. I'm not going to go into what a spiritual awakening is. It was just an amazing, spectacular process that I went through over years. It was great. And honestly, along that next few years, even though business had been my life, I've been living and breathing business, I, turned away from business. There was different waves. I was sick of business. I didn't want to talk about it anymore. I wanted to be all spiritual and just learn about, consciousness and the universe and, what is reality and all that good stuff. So I enabled myself to go into that space for a long time, a number of years actually. It was wicked. And towards the end of that last few years, even though I had moved away from business at different times and then come back to it, I guess the biggest, understanding of everything, all of my experiences, was that actually, the key is to just wake up in the morning in life, find contentment and happiness, and do something that is challenging that you want to do, right? I'm not telling you that you have to do something if you don't want to. That's kind of my understanding too. If you don't want to do anything in life, that's also okay, right? But for me, I found that doing something, having something to aim for, creating something, and I also discovered that when I talk about software, when I build software systems and run a software business, I literally light up, like everything in me just explodes, pow, 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 and I have just a great time doing it. Now, last time when I grew my business to over 200 million in revenue and then sold it for a number in the millions back in 2014, I did that on my own. I slowly grew a sales team. I paid them salaries. We did all this together, right? And then I kept all the money for myself, basically, at the end. That's kind of how it works when you sell your business. But this time around, because I'd been on the kind of spiritual journey, I looked at things differently. You see, the way that I had learned to make millions of dollars was exactly this. It was to look at the industry that you're in and say, well, instead of me competing against everyone else, how can I sell something that everyone else needs to use? And therefore, I become the go-to person for that industry because everyone wants what I've got. That is what I learned was the way to make millions of dollars. So I went on a holiday for my mate's 50th in Spain back in, I think it was September of last year. And on the plane on the way home, I had this wonderful kind of knowing or download, if you want to get a bit spiritual, that dropped in. I was reading a book at the time called Confucius, Muhammad, Jesus, and the Buddha, their life and times, their teachings, their spiritual practices, and what the human race kind of, learned from each of those men and their stories. It's a pretty cool book. And in the book, it said that at least 2 or 3 of those kind of recognized, spiritual, life-changing, world-changing humans had called the way that they were teaching, they literally had said, my way is the way. And I thought, the way, I think I maybe know the way to help people make money. Maybe I should somehow incorporate the way into my new business name because it means so much to me. Now, I'm not trying to be a religious cult here. I'm not trying to start a cult. I don't want people to follow me and create some kind of religion around me. That's not the point. The point is that I'd kind of already realized that I knew the way for people to make money in any industry by automating stuff and selling people that other people wanted, right? Then I noticed, as I was kind of coming up with the way to wealth and building it, that there's this huge wave, this digital marketing wave of people who now understand what the internet is, they understand what digital marketing is, they want their own online business, they want to sell something online, but most people don't know what to sell, and they haven't got the cash to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in building their own business. And what a lot of people want is to effectively partner with a great valuable product that everyone wants, get behind it, make decent money when they sell it, and have relatively low costs in that business. And I thought, I wonder if I could use the current enthusiasm, this wave of people who are entering the digital marketing space, partner with them and give them what they want, and in return, they're going to help me to expand my company through digital marketing and affiliate marketing. Wouldn't that be cool? And finally, the last bit kind of dropped in because the way that our partners earn revenue is that they start on a commission, start on 50%, they can earn up to 60%. And because we charge a monthly recurring revenue for our software platform, so businesses pay monthly for it, which is a normal thing for business software, our partners, our affiliate partners, get paid monthly in a recurring revenue that increases over time, which, guess what, creates personal wealth for my partners as they support me and my business as we all grow together. So that's why the business is called The Way to Wealth. Because I'm sharing the way that I know to make money, the only way that I know that I've learned, with other people, and together we're taking that way and we're all going to generate our own personal wealth. So what was beautiful for me as well to realize along the way, and I'll just end the spirituality here, is that I had turned away from business. I had decided years ago that, I was done, I didn't want to get back into business. And what I realized through my kind of spiritual awakening and understandings was that actually this is my gift, this is my knowledge. I have all of this knowledge, experience, and skill. And, I'd been just not seeing it the whole time, searching for something else. And I have the ability, at least this is my belief, to help thousands, potentially hundreds of thousands of people take their lives and elevate them from whatever financial standpoint they start from to a place of comfort, wealth, and joy, which they can then share with other people and effectively just, help other people to have the quality of life that they want on earth in the time that they're here. That's my bit. That's what I can contribute to people in every country. Whoever wants to work with me, I give them that opportunity and I'm there to support them in doing that. So that's how I feel about The Way to Wealth. That's why I'm doing it. That's my why. Yes, it's a business. Yes, it's about business software and sales automation with emails and sales and all the businessy stuff. Yes, it's about support teams. It's about coaching. It's about helping people to make money in business. But ultimately, my belief is that the only reason we want to make more money in business is to improve the quality of our life for ourselves and our families and those around us. I know, got a bit spiritual there. Yeah, I wonder how you feel about that. Please let me know what you thought about my post in the comment. See you soon.